Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope y'all are doing good, because it's a sort of surprise, sort of off-schedule stream today. For Portable. Oh, Persona 3 Portable, that's what it is. Oh no, it's Eatable. No, it's gone. Back to the void. So, I got reached out to promote Persona 3 and 4 because they finally got released on Xbox One, Series X, Series S, Steam, PS4, and the Switch. Now, Persona 4 Golden's been on a couple platforms already up to this point, but this is basically the first re-release of Persona 3 Portable since the PSP. So, this one's kind of at least a big deal. What about 3DO? No, it is not on the 3DO, sorry. No Mac, not as far as I'm aware of. The list they gave me was basically the big ones minus PS5 and Steam. So, they actually, the funny thing is, like, they didn't really give me much in the way of instructions for this one around. They were just like, yeah, just play the game. Mentioned it came out today, the 19th, January 19th, on all those platforms. And then kind of do whatever. They did request that while it's both for Persona 3 and Persona 4, because they're all on the other platforms now, they want me to focus more on Persona 3, since Persona 4 has been on Steam for a while now. So, honestly, I'm probably just going to keep it to Persona 3 tonight, if that's alright with people. At the very least, it has to be the lion's share of it, no matter what. Fine with me, makes sense. Alright, so we're going to be doing 2 hours of Persona 3 Portable. And that'll be it for today, since this is an off day for me for streaming. But if you guys are interested in the game, you should see the command popping up in the stream. You can also type !sponsored to click that as well. Or you can click the icon underneath the stream. Clicking that link is a track link, so any clicks on it are very helpful for me. And at the same time, going there actually links you to a site that lets you pick if you want to buy Persona 3 and 4 together or separate, and then links you to every, like, shop. It actually is a surprisingly helpful shop to link to use if you're interested in the game. You hear that Dokkan Kingdom's also returning? Yes. That, I can't believe that got, like, shown up in, like, one day. We mentioned this last stream yesterday. That I knew that it was announced for Japan, but it hadn't been announced for North America yet, and then the next day, there's the North American announcement. Good news, link seems to work this time around. Okay, good. No goofing on the link this time. We're actually set there. This is also on Game Pass apparently too. Oh, nice. Well, there you go if you're an Xbox user. Wait, a new Dokumon's coming out? It is a remake of Dokkan Kingdom, but it has online now. They did make a new Dokapon for Switch. That's the one I thought we were getting. So when I found out it was the remake, I was genuinely surprised. But that is later in the year, and also not the game we're playing right now. All right, let's see here. I'm keeping the voice language in English because I don't think the English VAs are that bad. I have played Persona 3 before, but it has been a while. I also never played Portable. And I definitely didn't finish it. 5 is the only Persona game I've actually finished. But, let's see, auto text, cursor persist memory, battle order, blah, 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 blah. That seems fine. Seems fine. I lowered the resolution, because I usually do. Button controls seem fine as well. Alright, let's do it. Oh, here we go. We have to start with the big change right away. Welcome to the world of Persona 3 Portable. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. The course of this game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a male main character, you'll be able to play a version very close to the original Persona 3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience Persona 3. The female main character added to this game is not just for female players. She is also for veterans of Persona 3 and Persona 3 FES who want a new perspective. Now, please choose a gender. So, as they mentioned, yeah, the PSP remake is when they actually added in FemC, as they're affectionately known. Otherwise, this was the only playable character. This is why the rumors back when Persona 5 was coming out, or at least Royal, that they were going to add in the female version of Joker was also kind of around, because this is the only game that actually does this, from what I remember. I can't remember if 1 or 2 had that. So I guess we'll put this up to a vote. Are we doing regular playthrough, or are we doing FemC? Which playthrough are we doing? They even fixed the dub of the FemC, right? Oh, that's cool. Didn't know they did that. Let me get the poll up. I have a feeling I know what the answer is anyways, but we'll do it anyways. Two minutes. What main character, male or female? I mean, I'm not remotely shocked at the current results, and I'm sure chat isn't either. I don't even need to pop it up on screen if you're a VOD watcher, but just in case you're curious, yeah, it's currently like 72% for FemC. No one is surprised. I mean, yeah, that's basically Mercy Kill. It's a 100-vote lead at that point. I gave it 2 minutes, but I think it seems pretty safe there. All right, so we're playing as FemC. And I'll pop that back off, and I'll go make the decision. There you go. I'm actually curious what is different for this as well. I've not gotten too far. Like I said, I didn't get too far in the main game when I played 3 on the PS2. So I don't know what's going to be different, so I am curious. Let alone do I know if I'm going to remember it, but let's find out. Begin the story as the female main character. Yes. Next, choose a difficulty setting. Oh, wow. Your choice will not influence the storyline. Choosing a difficulty level that fits your comfort level. Normal. For experienced gamers, you'll be able to enjoy the tension of the original Persona 3. Hard. For advanced players who are used to devising their own tactics. Battles are more difficult than in normal mode. Maniac. This, the most difficult mode, is for highly advanced players. Battles are much more difficult than in hard mode, and nothing is carried over from one playthrough to the next. Ooh. Beginner. For players not used to RPGs, this mode is balanced for ease of play and easy. For players without time to devote to battle tactics, battles are less difficult than normal mode. We'll stick with normal. Some of the music has changed. I know a few social links, and I think the character attitude too. I do not know much about Persona 3 Portable. Fair. You can change difficulty level from the command menu. Begin on normal. Let's do it. Now, please enjoy the game. This game is a work of fiction. No persons, groups, incidents, or terms. Okay. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. Still funny that Persona 5 makes you agree that you accept the events are fiction to even play. I kind of wish all games did that, just because it's funny if you say no. Terminal station, evening. The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Gasp, gasp.
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger.
I should point out right now, this might need a content warning, because the way you summon personas is a little grim in this one. Not that they were ever really the most cheery in the other games. I'm gonna do that right up front. Where's my button here? I'm gonna change flashing lights to, what do we even say? Mature themes warning, I guess? I think that's probably the best way to word it. Because, Persona 3 did not hold back from what I remember. Oh, also that reminds me. There was a Duke. Who asked for Duke? Leslie Pro. Maybe not the time for that one.
No chickening out. No, I can't.
Yeah. Starts a little dark. This does get explained soon, though. Don't worry. Inside the new city passenger train, Anehazaru.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwatodai.
Butterfly. Persona 3 was so much grimmer than 4 and 5, but actually a step down from 1 and 2. Oh, I mean, 2 you fight Hitler, so yeah. Not pretty easy to step down from that, I guess.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
You arrived late. This is weird just seeing it as still images and not the actual cutscenes. Because with the male pro tag, these are all animated, right? It's almost midnight. Not in portable. Oh. That's only in FES, huh? Okay. UMD limitations? I guess that makes sense. That's a bummer, though. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. It would probably be best to hurry to the dorm. Yeah, that seems about right for the dorm. As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. Wasn't this how university was like for you, John? Yeah, a little bit. Especially if you took the train at 4 in the morning. It's an eerily gigantic moon. The moon. In the original Western release of Persona 2, they actually edited Hitler to be different. They gave him sunglasses and instead named him the Führer. They called it a day. Oh my god. Gekoken High School! Iwatodai dorm. This is the dorm mentioned in your admission pamphlet. Fucking sunglasses. I've seen the picture.
Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
In your pajamas, apparently. An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract.
Video Game Storytime put out a video about this, apparently. Over time, Persona 3 Portable sold greater than FES in the long run, and Atlas actually rebuilt the entire game for P3P, so they have more of an interest in reworking this one for modern consoles and a greater understanding of it if it'll sell better. Additionally, this had better quality of life upgrades that FES did not. Interesting, okay. Shame we can't get the best of both worlds, though, but still cool that that's there.
There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Oh yeah, that's not scary at all. Something's written on the paper he's holding out to you. I chooseth this fate of mine own free will. Below it is a blank to sign your name. Alright, we got 8 letters for first name and 8 letters for last name. Chicken slam, Chet. Beef cutlet. PS1 of Innocent Sin, Japanese only version has Hitler. PSP version was released here and was censored both here and in Japan. Interesting, okay. Would you like to know the differences between the male and female routes? Sure, I'm actually curious. The suggestions I am getting right now from chat for names are interesting. Drywall Supreme. Hidden Valley Ranch. No, I don't think that's gonna fit. Yep, okay. Do I go wild? Do I go predictable? Or do we just make something out of the blue? Minecraft Steve! I almost like that one, actually. Cooler Minato? That's so mean. I guess we could go just straight forward with our name is Anime Girl. We could go with that. I feel like we can do something better than that, maybe. That's too tame. I kind of feel the same, too. Yeah, it feels like it's missing a bit here. Annie... Oh, hang on. There we go. Now we're getting some suggestions here. Delete. There we go. What if we dress it up as Anime Girl Son? This feels wrong. This feels very wrong. Lousy name. It's a pretty bad name, but I think... Did it have Girl San? I don't know. I don't know. We can do it. We can roll with this. Our name is Anime Girl San. I know this is absolutely terrible and completely wrong, but yeah. It feels wrong in just the right ways. All right, we're going with it. Just don't forget, Japan does last names first, so most people address you as Girl-san Anime. Honestly, that's kind of better, I think. Different weapon customization, different outfits, male relationship routes for the social links, and I believe there's 2 other things I don't remember. Gotcha. Thank you, Frozen.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away. And so it begins.
Thank you, weird child. Now go to bed. The unknown boy disappears as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there? How can you be... But it's... Don't tell me.
The girl's holding something that looks like a gun.
Wait.
There she is.
The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Mitsuru. I remember liking you a lot.
Who's she?
She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here. She'll eventually be moved to a room in the normal dorm.
Is it okay for her to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Nice to meet you. Why do you have a gun? Is this? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Why do you have a gun?
Huh? Well, it's sorta like a hobby.
Ah, gun hobby. Everyone's favorite.
Well, not a hobby, but...
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense.
How on the nose?
It's not a real gun, of course.
Still for self-defense, though.
It's getting late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor. Your thing should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Dormitory, 3rd floor hallway, at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
I signed a contract.
Huh? What's this about a contract?
Yara doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
What do you mean?
You know what Never mind. It seems like you're alright. Well, I better get going.
Me and my fake gun, gonna go protect ourselves. Goodbye!
I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay?
Fun fact, Yukari's voice actress also voiced Kawakami in Persona 5? Hi, Michelle Ruff. I had no idea they were the same VA. That's hilarious. One of the immediate differences is that Yukari is much more friendly towards Fem-C compared to the main character. Gotcha. I was wondering about that too. I didn't remember it going like this.
Good night.
Yukari walked down the stairs. This is your assigned room. Help! Use the movement buttons to move the cursor. Hold down the cancel button to make the cursor move faster. Also press the guide button to display all the icons that can be accessed. Press that guide button again to hide the icons. Press the command menu button to access config, load data, and title screen. Calendar. It's very pink! I forgot how hip-hop 3's soundtrack was. I will say, Persona 3 has led to one of my favorite Persona tracks, although ironically it is not from a made by Atlas Persona game. Let's see here. Bed. Desk. TV. You are tired today. You should go to bed early. You are tired today. You should go to bed. The mirror reflects your regular face. You are tired today. You should go to bed. Fine, I'll go to bed. You are tired today. You should go to bed early. I'm trying to.
It's Yukari. Are you awake?
Quite a few shared VAs here. Male main character, for example, is Yosuke from Persona 4, while Fem C is Rise. Or, no, she's not Rise, like Rise or something like that, from the same game. Cool. I know that, like, Atlas likes to pull from the same pool of VAs, so that doesn't shock me too much. Yeah, it is Rise? Okay.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Totally.
Okay, then let's go.
Inside the New City passenger train, Anehazuru.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk.
Question, how far have you gotten in P3? I'm curious. I don't remember. I know I went into the tower a couple times, but I feel like I only got like a month in at the most. Definitely not enough to remember any major story beats.
Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They
God
built our
damn it.
school right in the middle.
There's a bunch of people in chat saying, mono means one, and rail means rail. Should we mute the game and play Mass Destruction for 2 hours? Oh my god, no. Here, all right, since we're talking about it, I need to share my favorite Persona themed track, at least Persona 3 themed. Let me see if I can find it. Can't remember the name of the song. Oh, that'd be why it didn't work, because I typed in 3 games at the same time somehow. Yeah, there we go. Light the Fire Up in the Night, Persona 3 side. Yeah, this is my favorite Persona 3 balance thing, because in Persona Q you pick Persona 3 or Persona 4 as basically your main character. So the music for the game was either more hip-hop themed for Persona 3 or more poppy themed for Persona 4. But there's something about this track for some reason I love, because there's just like, there's a part where the song completely changes tone, and it always gives me goosebumps when I hear it. I have definitely had to work on throwing controllers and left this in loop at least one of the shows we've done in the past. Just left that on loop the entire time while trying to work on the show. It's a great track. I love it. I prefer the Persona 4 version personally, but you do you. There's something about it that just doesn't quite hit. It's just that part where it jumps up there, like where they switch to the female singer, that just hits harder than it does in the 4 version for some reason.
Oh look, you can see it now.
School.
Morning. Morning.
Hello, mister. Everyone's saying morning. Morning to bagel. Or just wander around, that works too. Although you want to go to Japanese school?
Well, here we are.
Yeah, that's what the sponsor is, Persona 3. Which, if you're interested in the game, by the way, you can click under the stream and click the icon there for Persona 3 to get Persona 3 and Persona 4 on any platform that it came out on today. Xbox One, Series X, Series S, Steam, PlayStation 4, and of course Nintendo Switch. How long do you plan on streaming tonight? I've got 2 hours, basically. That the sponsorship's for 2 hours, and then I gotta hop over to Top 10 Perspective. So we're basically only gonna go for another, like, hour and a half-ish. Pops reminded me is also on Game Pass. The music is slightly different in the FemC route. It's a good and bad thing. I kind of like this version, but I was going to ask is like the usual like want to be close or whatever it is, the usual theme that plays when you're like walking around in the main world, is that in the FemC route? Or is that even in Portable? No? Ah, bummer.
Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here.
I was afraid that was going to be a male MC only one.
from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Where's my classroom?
I think they're posted on the bulletin board, but I haven't checked yet either. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay?
Don't tell anyone I have a gun.
See you later.
Goodbye. Or I'll use the gun. There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Press sub-menu button to select an area and go there immediately. Please make use of this function to move around. Oh, wow, it really is just like a visual novel. You really do not move around at all. Kids these days don't know how to show respect to their elders. Where are their teachers? We live longer than them. Noriyama and her gang had to pull that on me at the very beginning of the term. I'm sorry, sir, but I have to go. It's time to place my order. Even you're shooing me away? Some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this. All right, I get it. You want me to order more of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? Could have just asked. Which one would you like? Yawn be gone, apple strudel, cutlet sandwich, book cover. I got an apple strudel. I don't know what it does. Is the male-female MC option something they added in an earlier version of P3? It is specifically in the Persona 3 Portable version. So specifically the version we're playing right now. It was added in the PSP one, and then when they ported it over, they just left it in. Who are you planning on romancing? I don't know if she's available on the female option, in the female path. Because I don't know what changes between the two. No gay romance? See, that's a good argument for playing as the male character, because I like Mitsuru. Wow, I like a redhead. Shocking, right? Class rosters are posted. ... You can't find your name. Look for it again. There's a small note with your name on it. Anime Girl-san, Class F. You'll closer notice that the name Yukari Takeba is also on the list. It seems that you'll be in the same class as her. Oh great, I have the worst teacher ever. Rex Racer, apparently. There's no need for them to post the names for the kids who are going to be in our class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyways. What? I don't see my name. What should I do? Oh, we're in different classes. No, smart-looking girl, why? Whatever. You get 2 gay options as FemC? All right, well, at least there's that. But I'm just sad the girl I like, the character I like, is not an option. Tag jobs, I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you probably ask someone else. 2 students are talking. Hey, Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. You really gotta find somewhere to change into some normal clothes. Yeah, I guess. Okay, fine. Quick clarity, I mean like that. Where's the bulletin board with the homerooms posted? It's right there. You're in Class F, Kaz. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you. Ugh, I worry about you sometimes. Should go to the faculty office. FemC also has her own unique friendship routes, including the smart-looking girl, and she doesn't show up in the MC route. I was wondering why I didn't recognize her. That makes sense. A man wearing a kabuto who looks like a teacher is talking to a foreign male student. Do you see? Every man must have the passionate samurai spirit within him. At our school, we encourage our students to think like samurai in order to accomplish great things. That's fantastic. The teaching the Bushido are important zen as they are now. Yes, yes, yes. You may not be a native of this land, but the spirit of the samurai flows through you just the same. They seem to be having fun. Strange. It says this is a library here, but I was just in one down the hall. Is that just another classroom? It's the faculty office.
Oh, are you the new student?
Anime Girl-san.
11th grade, correct?
The teacher's flipping through pages in a file.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places.
You've lived a lot of lives. It's almost like you're hundreds of different people in one.
Let's see. In 1999, and that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Hello, narrator and tutorial lady from the Jumpstart games. Wow. I'm pleased to meet you.
My, aren't you polite? Girls like you should be an example for others. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year...
Line?
I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
And that's why I'm retiring.
When applied to student life, this means...
The principal continues with his speech. Huh? You can hear the students around you whispering about something.
I heard we got a transfer student. Yep, I've seen her too. She came to school with Yukari.
I hear talking.
I'll fuck you up. Don't think I won't punch you, kid.
I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
That's what I get for letting you kids slack off. It doesn't seem like the rumors will stop anytime soon. Early morning after school. Homeroom's over. Your first after-school session's about to begin.
Dude.
Oh,
like a deer in
you.
headlights.
Oh, of course you're still on this path. I guess I can't be shocked. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Junpei. Why do I have a migraine just thinking about you? What am I remembering? What did I repress that I'm now remembering?
I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking
You
out on
repressed
your first day.
Stupid. Right, he's an idiot, isn't he? He's like an absolute idiot. You just repressed Junpei. That's it straight up.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
Fun fact, unlike in the male MC route, in the fem C route, you do social link with him. Ah, interesting.
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
I'm glad to have a friend.
A friend? Oh, you mean me?
No, I hate your guts.
Yeah, I'm glad we ended up in the same class too.
Hello? Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun. By the way, do you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you walking side by side.
Yep. Now remember what I blocked out of my mind.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that?
He probably does not.
Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
What is she, your nanny? Well, just to clear something up, I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything.
I don't believe you.
If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Ouch! Yucatan's rubbing off on you already, huh? Well, I'll be seeing you around then.
Junpei caught up to you in the halls and persuaded you into letting him walk you back to the dorm.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet? Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested? You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
Made small talk with Junpei while walking back. Evening. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter. You can save your game with a sign-in sheet.
Welcome back.
Hello. Oh my god, it's even the PSP menu! It's even the freaking PSP menu. They just made it look, just changed the font so it's not the same. That's amazing. What's up, Masuru? You shouldn't be outside on your own at night, it's too dangerous. Anyways, you must be tired, you should get a good night's rest. Turn on the television. It's a trend that just might spread all over town. Our next story is about the cherry blossoms. It's springtime and they're all over town now. The blossoms this year were a little late compared to other years, but they'll be at their peak this week. Oh, hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just killing time, doing nothing. You're probably pretty tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early tonight. Go to bed. Back door's locked. It's a vending machine. Buy something to drink? Mad Bull. Seems to be an empty room, but the door is locked and won't open. Nameplate says, Akihiko. There's someone inside. Knock. Is that Masuru? I'm busy now. Sorry, would you come back later? Oh, I just remembered and realized who could be romanced on this side. Oh, interesting. Didn't think of that option. Suda's room. Wow, she's not in her room. That's shocking. Same with Yukari. Weird. Your room. Later at the dormitory lounge, a young man walked down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
There he is. There he is.
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately.
These are my two favorite characters, and based on how the chat's reacting right now, I am not alone in that.
They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them.
They are fan favorites for sure. That's what I thought.
Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
I also remember their Persona 4 arena outfits, and they're both kind of incredible, so...
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay?
I mean, they're not. Look, I'm not in the answer yet, Ryan, so calm the fuck down.
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Nice.
Persona 4 Arena portrayals of the P3 characters are completely bastardized. I meant, like, aesthetically. I like their looks in those. Even though Akihiko's is, intense from what I remember. Did you hear the rumor? Have you never gotten to the halfway point? I guess it's not just the answer. I don't know what part of, hey, I've only played a month of this game you might have missed. I'm guessing you did not show up, you showed up late, but I've only played a month of this. So yes, I did not know that she was in the main game. I thought she was only in the answer. I did not hear that, my bad. There you go. Yeah, no, I thought she was only in the answer, because that was where I saw her marketed the most. Something about a bathroom? No, not this one. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only has she stopped coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. When her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? First bell's rung. Over your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Ugh, why him? I'd rather teach Utsubo Kubota. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced a fine literature. Wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Who's she like? That's right, so you were listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon, Anime. You hear your classmates whispering. Anime gave him the answer. She must pay attention in class. He became slightly more popular. By paying attention in class? Wow. If only that's how it worked in real life. Class has ended for today. There's nothing to do, so you decided to go back to the dorm. You remember you're in Japan? Okay, fair. Yukari's already here, talking with an unfamiliar man.
Oh, she's back.
So, this is our new guest.
Hello, sophisticated gentleman. I am Anime Girl-san.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Yep, so I won't be saying it.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes.
I hate my name, but as an adult, I don't feel like changing it. Even though I can.
I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations.
I'm going to assume that might just be a Japanese culture thing, too, also not wanting to change that.
However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
I saw something odd.
You saw something strange. Like what? ... You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. It's bad for your complexion, you know.
Wow. Something doesn't seem right.
Do you have another question?
I saw something odd.
It's bad for your complexion, you know. Do you have another?
All right, fine. Why'd you come here?
To welcome you, of course.
You saw a gun? No, you didn't. Be a good girl and stop worrying. Thanks, chairman of the board.
Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
Who else lives here?
There were only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
No, not really.
Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm gonna go ignore your questions.
You must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
Stop sending me to bed!
As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm.
I'm a student! I hate going to bed!
Please forgive the bad pun.
Yeah, that's the right reaction. I'm with you on that, Yukari.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
Will I, though? You should rest for today. You decide to return to your room and sleep. There we go, that's me sleeping. Later at a certain room in the dormitory.
Working hard? So,
hardly working.
How's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
A snorer? I don't know.
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, in a back alley of the Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
Yeah, I know, man, listening to the radio. Your name does kind of suck, but you could change it as well. Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away.
Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
And then time exploded.
Huh? What the? What's happening to me?
And then he became goo. Meanwhile, back at a certain room in the dormitory.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
Or you could say it's midnight. Really, either one.
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
I forgot this was actually the plot. Forgot how weird that was. People just turn into coffins, but only for an hour. And only in certain days.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for
because her skin and complexion is good. God damn it, love.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
Meanwhile, back asleep. Someone turn off that green light. Master. Master Anime Girl-san. It's time for the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room.
In the Velvet Room!
You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return.
Say nothing about my nose.
That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
That too. I understand.
Hold on to this.
Obtained the Velvet Key.
There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps. Till we meet again.
I love his little couch. I love his love seat he sits in. You felt like you had a strange dream. It's time to go to school! I know, I forgot, and because we picked the FemC, I don't think Elizabeth shows up right away. I think she's later. Someone said that you could pick your attendant for the Velvet Room. Elizabeth is not in FMC route. And people are saying you can. No one. The chat seems very unsure. You can pick either Elizabeth or Theodore. There seems to be an argument whether or not it's the case, so I'm gonna assume it is the case. Sounds like these is best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? I know what you mean. I've actually done that, unfortunately. Right, you go from dead to being completely full of energy again. It's such a great feeling. And again, I'm not listening to the lecture, so I'm screwed later. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nastiola Coda. Hey guys, I realize since the conversation's going this way, maybe hold off on the spoiler talk for the game that only just got re-released today that people couldn't access for like 15 years. I know y'all are excited, but maybe slow your roll, because I can guarantee there are a number of people here who are experiencing this game for the very first time. Was it actually, how long ago did Persona 3 Portable come out? I don't think it is 15 years, but I think it's something close to that. Persona 3 Portable came out in North America July 6, 2010, so it would be almost 13 years here, but Persona 3 itself came out North America 2007, so that actually would be 15 years. Okay, so the main game was 15 years, but Persona 3 Portable is 12 to 13. I'm teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong, wrong, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. No, he seems like the kind of teacher who would throw chalk at you. Hey, are you listening to me? Wake up, children, now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it da bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. Again, 15-year-old game. You met Yukari at the shoe boxes and decided to go back together. We went to the mall!
Have you come here before?
No, you saw me move in for the first day.
A lot of Gekukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too. There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
That's fair. The Paulownia Mall is crowded with students on their way back from school. And that's it.
Welcome back.
No more. The moon is beautiful tonight. Might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. Have you been to a club jump? Yeah, I've been to clubs before. Not my scene. These network computers were installed when the dorm was built. The main purpose is to send the school reports about daily life here in the dorm. There used to be a dorm mother here to do stuff like cooking, but there's just us students here now. It'd be great to have somebody like that doing stuff for us, don't you think? You're right. I mean, I'm not a good cook, and Mitsuda-senpai just doesn't do things like that. You know, if you're handy around the kitchen, I bet you could really do something with this place. Turn on the TV. Hi, I'm Trish with today's installment of Who's Who. Today's subject is a very dependable-looking 20-year-old woman. Her sister is a camera woman, and I've heard she's got her camera from her master. Next is news. Pain, pain, go away. cannot allow you to go out after dark. Sorry, but rules are rules. It's the women's restroom. I went in to flush a toilet. And wash my hands. Your mind wanders as you wash your hands. What should you do today? I wasn't sure they were actually gonna let me do that, and I know it's not gonna let me do this, so yeah. Tim would be proud. I know he would. No one inside. Locked room, ladies' room. Well, I can go use another washroom. Do not open. If open, close it. Yeah, back down to the room. You feel tired, just get some rest. You're tired today, you should go to bed early. The mirror reflects your regular face. You're tired today, you should go to bed early. You're tired today, you should go to bed early. Oh, fuck, I have to show you that thing. Every time this pops up, I remember. Remind me after we're done playing the game to show you a cool thing. At a certain room in the dormitory.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Sleeping. What a freak.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
Oogie, yes, I picked it up today, but I've not had a chance to open it. The box is sitting here waiting to be opened.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
An emergency call from outside rang through the room.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
Ah! What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going.
Your room. ... You are woken by a loud noise. Should you go check outside? Nah. Let's go take a look. Bang, bang!
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in. I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
How'd you have the keys to my room? Okay.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door. Wait. Take this, just in case.
Yukari handed you a long, thin implement. It seems to be a naginata. Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go. Follow me.
Dormitory, first floor at the rear entrance.
All right, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Ooh, yeah. Breaking down the door. Second floor.
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry.
The dormitory rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
And then they weren't. Yeah, I've seen this part before in normal P3. Hello, I can't see! Oh, ready to stab.
You gotta be kidding me. It climbed up the wall?
And it is all hands.
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows.
Really, I would have called it hands with swords, but I mean, that's just me.
Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine, no problem. Here goes.
A gun! Well, I always wanted one of these, thanks. Oh, she doesn't even say persona or anything like that? What?
And I am thou.
She does, but not in this battle. So in FES or the original, whichever version I played when I was younger, there's an animated cutscene for the MC, like literally putting the gun to his head and saying like persona, and then pulling the trigger. So like I know they don't have the cutscenes in this one, but it's just weird that I didn't even hear her say persona at that point. Someone said it was just really quiet, or it's just only in other fights. So yeah, it was just straight up the PSP audio. Yeah.
What on earth was that?
Sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regains its original form. You've obtained a new persona. The other self, achievement unlocked.
Is it over?
So does our character know to do that? I know the girl next to us did it, so maybe they picked it up on that, but that's really odd. They just up and did it. I think even, like, just the main character just straight up doesn't know how to do it, but I think they actually ask you why you knew to do that in, like, a later scene. Because I thought the same thing when I was playing it before, but then I think they actually answer it at some point.
It's still moving.
A piece of the shadow is heading for Yukari.
No, get away from me.
And MC and FES saw Yukari try and fail repeatedly, so we thought may as well try it myself. Gotcha. You have to save her. All right, well, time to escape. Attack, skill, item, tactics, persona. I got a level 1 Orpheus. Let's learn about Orpheus. Only knows bash. Weak to lightning and weak to... Can't tell what element it is. It looks like it might be psychic. I don't think it's radiation. Deals light strike damage to one foe. Cowardly Maya. That's when his cursor dark. Okay. Let's do it, Persona. Just a light bash of a harp. All elements are the same as P5, but Sai and Nuke are not in the game. Gotcha. You felt the surge of energy inside after the recent battle. Hit points and spirit points have increased. You are now able to create personas up to level 3. Something inside of you has changed. Orpheus is leveled up. Strength is increased by 1. Agility is increased by 2. Orpheus learned Agi. The monsters are gone. Seems Yukari is safe, too. You feel exhausted. You're losing consciousness.
Are you okay? Oh, come on. Please. Can you hear me? Answer me!
You didn't try shooting yourself in the head, did you? You're not supposed to do that. This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. Power? I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Your psyche's all about harp music and speaker tits. What does that say about you, I wonder? What do you mean?
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
Are you my brother, Rex Racer?
You are his brother. I can see the resemblance.
That's what Orpheus is?
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please, remember that.
So make lots of friends. I worry about you sometimes, kid.
Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Oh shit! We were unconscious! Your head's getting clearer. Oh, because we're in the hospital. That would do it. You can see a white ceiling. I wonder how long you've been asleep. Feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally came to. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted.
For a week and a half.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
You hit it real hard with that harp! What did I do?
The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine.
I'm not letting you access the cameras in my room, though.
It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
But it's a good thing I gave you a spear, because that really helped a lot. Gamester09, thank you for the raid. Why can't I find it? There it is. It's not your fault.
Thanks. But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time.
Fun fact, in the original Persona 3 Portable, this scene still accidentally uses the male main character pronouns. This was specifically fixed for this new port with new voice lines. Wow. Well, I'm glad they caught it. A little worried about the low quality sounds in the fight earlier, but I guess at least they fixed that.
All right, I'm gonna get going.
Huh, I guess I just remembered Yukari being a lot colder to the MC at first. Someone was saying earlier, apparently they're cold to just the male main character, not the female one.
I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all.
That's why I gave you a spear. I knew it would help.
Bye.
Now we're besties. Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something for 2 weeks? Jesus, Junpei. Anyways, I got something to tell you. What is it? Actually... Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. Sheesh, someone's full of energy today. I can hear you all here for all the way over here. Hey, it's Yucatan. You two came in the same... You two live in the same dorm, yet came separately today. Is it because you'll cause too many rumors again? What? I just left a little late. Anyways, I need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? Feeling better? I'm at school, I would hope so. Anime. She's blushing as she says anime. She just really likes anime. I kind of wish we had stuck with just the regular spelling of anime, because then it just would have looked really funny just saying, oh, anime. Sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning. But Ikusuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. Ugh, I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. No, I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? Well, let's ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick anime, what the heck's he talking about? I believe it's elevated houses, but I'm gonna wait for chat confirmation, because I don't know. Oh, it's mud huts. It's a good thing I waited. That's correct, mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use, I can't get interested. Ugh, I want to get to the age of katanas, everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered right and I don't get any credit? Oh well, thanks anime. You hear classmates whispering. Anime told Junpei the answer, she's really smart. You became slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Class has ended for today. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. You decided to go back early. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. Now create quick save data from the command menu. To continue playing from a quick save, select continue from the title screen. The layout and progress of the current floor will be reset, and you will start at the beginning of the floor. That will make sense later. It's on the TV. The news is on. Nothing important, apparently. All right, 4th floor it is. A room on the 4th floor. Yukari, Mitsuru, the chairman, and an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you.
But I also didn't try to help you, so I hope you don't mind that.
The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that.
Let me get a chair for you.
I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Yo.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this.
Montaro says, should I be concerned that I've turned into a coffin as soon as it turned 12? I'd be more concerned about the fact that you apparently have a Wi-Fi accessible coffin. I feel like that's really more so the part to be worried about.
Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
Do you remember the night you came here?
I was just in a coma. Why do you expect me to remember anything at the moment?
You had to have noticed the signs.
I noticed the coffins.
The streetlights went out. Nothing was working. There were coffins everywhere.
You don't? No, I don't have any coffins. All I have is like a green tinge in the room every time at midnight. It sucks. I'm trying to sleep.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Between?
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that?
'Cause I crave blood.
You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well.
Even if he injures himself every day and brings monsters to our dorm and ruins windows that I have to fix later.
Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad.
I forgot that's what C stands for. The Execution Squad. But the extracurricular one, that is specialized as well.
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
What I learned in Execution Squad is that it's very important to be extracurricular and specialized. How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users.
Can you speak up? God damn it, chat. Can you speak up? I'm in a coffin.
Which means it's all up to you guys.
I'm not sure I'm ready. Did you... I thought she just handed me a gun. No, she opened up a case.
Are you my brother?
Silver gun. Oh, she's handing me a gun.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
So that's what the guns are called. They're evokers. Again, I'm not sure I'm ready. I don't know if you didn't hear me the first time.
Don't think too much. Just hang out with us for a while.
Please, we need your help.
Hey, don't say it like that. How would she be able to say no under all that pressure? Don't get me wrong, it'd be nice if she joined, but...
Well, but thou must. Okay, for now.
Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room?
I mean, my stuff's already there, so... Thank you? Although I don't know how I feel about one of my friends just having a key to my room.
I don't know what the whole
or the cameras.
But I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
You join C's to fight the shadows. Huh? A voice rings in your head. Whoa! Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fool Arcana. You've established the C's social link of the Fool Arcana. You may earn an experience bonus when fusing personas of the Fool Arcana. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the personas. Social links, are these the bonds you form with people you meet? You're still tired from your hospital stay, so you decide to return to your room. Boom! As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
How'd you get in here?
I'm always with you. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
I remembered you're all gonna die, so I figured I'd just remind you. Thanks.
I wasn't expecting you to thank me. But you're welcome. That is what I'm supposed to say, right? I don't really know what this end is about either.
I just like telling people that they're gonna die. It's kind of my hobby.
Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met?
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago.
I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
Bye, creepy child. The boy disappeared. Well, time to get that extra hour of sleep. Morning! Thanks about yesterday. Akihiko-senpai's injured too, and I was really uneasy about working alone with Masuru-senpai. Is senpai okay? Yeah, Akihiko-senpai was attacked by a shadow on the day that you collapsed too. He said that he injured his ribs a little. Yeah, he didn't need those. Yukari begins talking to you in class.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
How the hell would you sleep after a creepy-ass child came into your room? What, that doesn't happen to other people? I mean, mine brings me water sometimes, so. We have a little conversation a little bit, just asking how the day's been. They just kind of scream at me. And then I say, all right, well, if that's all you're gonna say, I'm going back to sleep. And then I put my mask back on my face and go to sleep. Or, you know, Bagel. Bagel also fits that role. John, that's called sleep paralysis demons. No, that's called having a cat for a pet. Do you tip them though? I mean, if they bring exceptional water, I guess. I didn't even think about that. When did you teach Bagel to fetch you water? Also, how did you teach Bagel to fetch you water? It comes in like a ball of Aquafina. Lucky mine just T-poses. That was fast.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Damn popular girl.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Seems that Junpei was listening too.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
a bitch.
Never mind. Let's go.
Anime. Iwa Todai Strip Mall.
About earlier, it's not that I don't like her or anything, you know?
She's just intense.
Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru-senpai. Why does Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh?
See, because he just creeps around us. Have you not noticed that? I was in a coma and I noticed that.
Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment.
Shout out to those who know why I just did that.
You know, last year he...
You continue to gossip all the way back to the dorm. Dormitory, 4th room, command floor. Mitsuru and Akihiko are already here.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Yep, of course.
What's up?
I got flowers around my face!
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins.
He's pretty confident and chill about saying this.
I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning.
Yeah, everyone cries when they see coffins.
Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
I didn't mean that as, like, as basic as it came out, I just realized. Because, yeah, most people do cry when they see a coffin. My bad. I was okay, though.
Hey, don't feel bad. It happens to all us Persona users. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kinda lonely, you know?
In that extra hour.
I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Akihiko's right there.
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team.
Anime. God, I like the FemMC dialogue. Don't slow us down.
No worries. Nothing's gonna happen to you as long as I'm around.
Junpei joins C's.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
To go to bed.
Are you my brother Rex Racer?
Okay,
You are his
everybody's
brother.
here.
I can see the resemblance
I'd
even
like
under
your
that mask.
undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had, but that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Here we go.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's what the toothpaste fights, Junpei. Come on now.
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
And then he'll get dragged into a fight anyways, knowing him.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
Are you my brother,
I'm not
Rex
so sure
Racer?
about this.
What about you,
You
Mr.
are his
Chairman?
brother. I can see the
I'll stay
resemblance
here.
even under that mask.
I'm kind of useless in the grand scheme of things.
As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Gekkokan High School, front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Bring up the purple clock. Or pink, I guess. Now it's green! And there we go. There's Tartarus. Oh, welcome to Castlevania. Let's go find us a Belmont.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out.
Or maybe it's just because students are just the source bed of stress because of hormones and also, like, school and everything else. But nah, it's probably not that complicated.
Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a
Probably
peek.
demons.
This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko.
Shut up with your reasonable
enthusiasm,
explanations.
But you won't be accompanying us today.
You're welcome. You're welcome, chat.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
So this is Tartarus. You decide to enter the tower.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
I've never said this about school before.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far.
Just to the 30th floor.
And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
Saunders, we have Mario Party 9. We'll be doing it. That's probably the one we're doing next. So, don't worry. It's just we haven't recorded yet. We tend to do one Mario Party main game a year, so you got a ways before you're going to see Mario Party 9.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
No. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
You're in charge.
Anime, you're in charge. I don't trust anyone else here, honestly.
What? But she's a girl.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's
yeah, and
true,
it put her in a
there's
coma
another
for 2
reason.
weeks. Perfect leader material.
You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah, without difficulties, coma.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready?
Anime? Not quite.
It all feels so sudden, doesn't it? But hey, I'll be right there behind you. Come on, let's go.
You decide to go through the entrance. Huh? Strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby.
What's the matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fit into the door's keyhole as if it was being sucked in.
I've been waiting for you.
How was that coma, by the way? Sorry about that.
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions.
But by the end of the game, you probably will be able to.
That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
The nature of my power?
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
Also, I'm calling you a 0.
You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord.
I won't be here, though.
I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. But before I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another resident of this room? Tell me, when you think of this person, what do you see?
Nothing, because they're not in the room. Alright, I don't know the male character, unless it's the kid that keeps showing up, but I do know Elizabeth. Theo was the kid we saw earlier, right? Theo is not the kid. Oh. I actually don't know what Theodore looks like. It's a brand new dude. I've always heard people prefer Elizabeth more, though. Yeah, I'm seeing, there are some emotions right now. There are some emotions that this is going through. You know what? We might have to put this to a poll. People are going through some emotions. The general consensus, though, I see that Elizabeth is funnier. I put a poll up. Not that I'm expecting the results to be different, but... Well, meanwhile... Waiting for some results here. Someone sent me what Theo looks like. Oh, that guy? This is Theo, apparently. Theo's the shopkeeper in that game. Gotcha. This is closer than I expected, actually. I'm actually surprised at how close this is. Votes-wise, it's 190 to 125, so it's still in Elizabeth's favor, but it's 60-40. I'll make that less now. Theo was the one who dropped a water balloon on Margaret in the PQ gif. Ah, gotcha. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say we're picking Elizabeth, but, yeah, actually, surprisingly closer than I thought it was going to be, actually. Elizabeth wins 59 to 41, 207 to 142. Not that we're going to really be seeing much of Elizabeth, considering we've only got like 10 minutes left to the sponsored segment-ish, like 10, 20 minutes.
I see. Then let's bring her out for a proper introduction.
My name is Elizabeth. It's a pleasure to meet you.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
A big change to Portable is you have to pay to heal, but your floor progress is saved. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door and...
Huh? What door?
I don't see any door.
They don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
Come on, let's go.
You can check your own status by pressing the command menu button. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock and to the left of the entrance. You can also pay money to heal by accessing this clock. Let's go ahead and save, because we finally made it to Tartarus. Keep equipment that helps me search for information in there. Please don't touch it. Since Yukari and Junpei have no real experience in battle, make sure you back them up. Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. You'll be just fine. All right, let's do this. I'll prove that I should be in charge. So this is Tartarus. Some kind of device you've never seen before. It doesn't seem to be functioning right now, though. Are you ready? Let's do it. Good luck. So with less than 10 minutes, it's time to start Persona 4 Golden? I could do that, technically. They just wanted 3 to be the main focus.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
You're a diamond.
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my Persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, Based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around on this floor. Oh my god, I can actually move now. I wonder how much Masuda-senpai really understands this. Is this really inside our school? It'd be funny if we're, where we are now is in front of our classroom. Obtained 1 medicine. Alright, what do we got in items? We'll just probably see what we have. Medicine, slightly restores an ally's HP. Mad Bull, the most caffeinated drink available. An apple strudel, German pastry with apple inside. And Persona, we've already looked at Orpheus level 2. And we currently have equipped an imitation Naginata, a replica not meant for real combat, a classical blouse, a simple yet refined blouse, Famp loafers, comfortable leather shoes, and a portable player. A hip red-colored music player. Yukari has a practice bow, a knit cardigan, brown loafers, and a heart choker. And Junpei has imitation katana, dress shirt, straight tip, and silver necklace. Watch out, detect a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. Press the action button to use your weapon. If you can hit an enemy before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of battle.
Takeba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Let's go for it.
The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Though skills consume either stamina or spiritual power, they tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
I've also got tactics. So one important thing, if you are only used to Persona 5, is you only control your character. You have the commands to the rest. Or they'll just kind of act on their own, basically. So they'll do whatever they think is best.
They won't give up.
So you have to make sure you can pick from these different sets of what they should do, more or less, but you do not control them, really. Portable lets you, wait, hold up. This one changes that. You can do manual control in Portable. What? How do I do that? I'd rather do that. Oh, never mind. I was literally hovered over it.
One enemy remains.
Oh, actually, hang on, go back. I saw Rush.
Who's the man?
Also, the Persona 3 Portable AI is horrible. You should not be letting the other characters act on their own accord. That changes in Persona 3 Portable only. FES did not have that. FES is the one I'm pretty sure I played, so yeah, that's why I thought it didn't have that. Good to know that this changes that, because it's definitely important. Staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit in, so try to surprise your opponents and strike first. Be able to strike the enemy before you're spotted. Didn't you just do this tutorial? On the other hand, if the enemy hits you first, the opposite will occur. Oh, there we go. The camera can't rotate.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
Yeah, sure.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics. Do you follow?
Yeah.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
Well, I have one ability, so let's try it.
Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack!
Persona!
A wisely chosen attack.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack!
Let's do it. Had to do at least one. See the shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully to avoid being spotted. Trust me, John, all attacks are far, far rarer in this game. Oh, I'm not shocked. I at least remember that. The map will prove to be quite useful as you explore, so use it often. The goal today is to gain experience in battle. Running away is not an option. Return immediately and eliminate the shadows. I'm looking around. My God. Fine, fine. I'll stab the damn thing.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle? If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details?
Sure.
An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing.
One more thing.
You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again. Which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up. This strategy is essential to securing victory. However, remember this. An enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea. Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it?
Yep.
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
Alright, well, we already know its weakness is. It's burning.
I summon you!
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
I summon you!
A wisely chosen attack.
Here's our chance. Let's get him! Get back here, you son of a...
Wham, wham, whack! Shuffle time! Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. After battle, you'll occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the ones shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which have a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card that you want and try to pick it. Press the action button when your desired card is directly in front. All right, I assume one is HP up, one's MP up, and one is Pixie, so I'm aiming for Pixie. You drew a card of the persona Pixie. You have welcomed Pixie into your heart. I think the cup is experience. Ah, okay. Kari's persona, yo, or is it low? It has leveled up. I think it's yo. Cup is HP and SP. The leaves are experience. Gotcha. Strength is increased by 1. Ma is increased by 1. N is increased by 1. Junpei's persona Hermes is leveled up. St is increased by 1. N increased by 1. Lou is increased by 1. More medicine. Blue is HP, green is experience, red is weapons, yellow is money. Take the shadow up ahead. How you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takeba to heal you. There's a command menu to open up the menu screen. From there, you can recover HP with skills and items. You can use your friend's skills from there as well, so feel free to do so while keeping an eye on their SP. We're pretty good.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
Yes, I've never heard about this.
When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team is comprised of at least 2 members. That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I've just explained to you?
Yes.
Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
Don't die!
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. You struck the enemy's weak point.
I summon you!
Attack again.
Nice! Persona!
The enemy is vulnerable.
Here's
Keep
a
going.
chance. Let's get him. Get back here.
Should have said no out of spite. But then I had to fight them, so I don't want to do that. Shuffle time. You drew a card of persona. I saw this at asparagus. Apsaras. Yeah, welcome Asperas into your heart. More Ma, more N, more Lou. More Sta, more Ma, more N. That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you gained some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dorm for today. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do. But if they get too far away while split up, you will not be able to use skills or items on them. Be careful of that. There's a sub-menu button to issue orders to your allies. When your party members get too far away, their portrait at the bottom right of the screen will darken and skills and items cannot be used on them. Also, party members may encounter shadows while split up. While they are in battle, you will not be able to change their equipment. You're in charge. What are you waiting for? Issue the order to split up. I think I pressed the wrong one. There we go. Use this command to instruct your party members to spread out and look for stairs, access points, and items. However, if they are not very strong, they can easily fall prey to the enemy. Be sure to keep an eye on their HP.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Found the access point. What do you want to do? Let's stay here.
Okay, then I'll look around some more.
Oh, like, Junpei found something, but I didn't get to see what it was.
Everyone, return to the leader.
Good, you found the access point. Please return to the entrance. Okay. Here you go. Tandem medicine. Seems you've returned to the entrance.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
It's very school. No problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power.
You know, a sword.
But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
All I need are my ribs fixed, and I'll be blasting them in no time. In any event, by combining your powers with your teams, you're able to stand against the shadows. You feel a bond forming between yourselves. Huh? Felt it as the power of your heart intensifies if your reaction to the bond between your friends. Rank up. I'm a rank 2 fool now. The C's social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Fool Arcana has grown. Just like Yukari and Junpei, you feel tired as well. You decided it would be best to return to your room and rest. However, we are going to save here, and that's where we're going to call it. So we have hit the 2-hour mark. Well, as I've mentioned, this is a sponsored segment for Persona, so if you saw any of this, you're interested in it all, exclamation sponsored will bring up the link. You might see it in chat already. You'll also see the link underneath the stream as well. If you're watching the YouTube version of this VOD, the link should also be there underneath the stream, excuse me, as well if you want to check it out. You can buy Persona 3 and 4 in a bundle, or you can buy them separate. They're all out now as of today, the 19th of January, on Switch, PS4, Xbox One, Series S, Series X, and Steam. Long-time Persona 3 Portable enjoyer here. Oh, I'm excited to finally play it. I thought you said long-time player and enjoyed to play it. The Earthbound meme. Alright, well, now, how do I... There we go. That's how we do. Boom. There was something cool you said you wanted to show us. You said it the first time it became the Dark Hour with the clock animation. Yes, give me a second to go grab that. There's a Tartarus boss theme exclusive to the FemC called Danger Zone. You should listen to it when you get a chance. Let me look it up. All right, let's see. Let's listen to this one here. This is Danger Zone. Not bad. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, we can't play Persona without at least playing, you know, the main battle theme for the male protagonist, because I feel like we'd be remiss to not share with you Mass Destruction.
Never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Mommy's not here, gonna fight all night right here.
I'm glad so many of you were spamming Jared's Wario meme, because emo, because I also can't think of this song without hearing that fucking meme.
Destruction.
I think Mass Destruction is great, especially when it keeps getting going like this, but I can definitely understand why people find the baby, baby, baby at the beginning, like, exhausting after hearing it at the beginning of every fight. Yeah, because, like, every fight in the game, every normal fight in the game starts with that. I can see getting exhausted of that, but, like, it's got its charm, too. Yeah, as someone said, it's iconic. You know what, I agree with that. It is iconic. All right, give me a second to go grab what I was talking about. I'll be right back. All right. There we go. I got this in the mail from Atlas. Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden. For the midnight channel to the dark hour, 2 iconic Persona titles return. Please enjoy this gift featuring LED lamps that hold significance in each game. And since some late night energy may be needed, we've provided some convenient snacks to help keep your play going throughout the night. They sent me, you know, these like little lamps where you get like a little plastic thing, and you have like a little base that's an LED lamp. They sent me a Persona 4 one. It's hard to see the reflection, but this is the TV for the midnight channel. And they sent me the Persona 3 Portable, the midnight hour as well. Now, obviously, the brown part here, this is just a base that peels off, but these are kind of neat. So they just go through like a bunch of different colors, or you can put them on. Yeah, you can plug them in, or you can put batteries in them. They're pretty neat. So thank you, Atlas, for asking me to do this. Thank you for sending me this cool stuff. Let's get the camera off. And since, you know what? Since some people want it, let me get the Persona Q P4 side of Light the Fire up in the night. Because some people wanted to hear the other version of it. I much prefer the P3 one, but some people said they like the P4 one. So here's the P4 side. Which snacks, though? They sent a packet of ramen. Some high chews. What else was in there? Couple different snacks. Nothing that I wanted, per se. I might have the high chews, but Reese grabbed a couple things that was there. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but the volume slider for this song is going down on its own, which is a little weird. There we go. Yeah, so they did, basically you get a Persona 4 version of the song and a Persona 3 version of the song. I much prefer the P3 side. It feels like it has more impact from the cutaway. The song's still good no matter what, basically is what I'm saying, but I'll always prefer the P3 side of that. And now it won't pop up when I press it. There we go. All right, well, we got to wrap, though. Let's do art block and get the hell out of Dodge. Because I have to go do top-down perspective right now. Have you heard the version where people mix them both? I think I have, but I haven't heard it lately. I can play that mix one if you want, because I think someone sent it to me. I also know Duke was summoned, so let's show what Duke we got here. Come on, I'm just waiting. I hit the wrong button. I gotta wait for it to finish here first. Also ask for the wisdom. I think it's because the P4 version's in a higher key, and it's too big a jump versus this one's. Alright, from Pantero, the Wisdom of Duke.
I'm home. Or am I?
I don't think you're a Persona user, Duke. I'm sorry. Unless I missed an update to the Persona games at some point. Alright, meanwhile, let's do art block. 3 pieces in art block. Nice and short. But one is very relevant to tonight's stream. This one by Mika. Since you are or were streaming Persona 3 Portable, I wanted to redraw a sketch I did in 2020 of you and Reese as Gecko-Con. I can't say the damn school's name. Gecko-Con students. Here's a link to the original sketch as well. Just to show off the improvement as well. There's the original one as well. Oh my god, that was so long ago. Almost 2 years ago. God, or almost 3 years ago. Wow. Damn, big jump in quality there, Mika. Nicely done. Like how I have like a little, I forget what they're called. What are they called? Like they're lasso ties or something like that, instead of an actual bow tie. Very nice. Would Duke's Persona just be himself? Yes, absolutely. Bolo tie. Thank you. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. Bolo tie. Could not remember the name of it. Next up, the Jonaverse Academy. Oh, wow. Wonder what that symbol is. Oh, I should put this on loop. My bad. I'll put Danger Zone back on then. Every Persona game comes with 1 or 2, in the case of Innocent Sin, schools and a logo alongside it, so I thought I'd make a Jonaverse Academy school logo. It's a flower growing in the valley of 2 hills and definitely nothing else. By the way, I have a bunch of trivia about Persona in my brain for no reason, so have a fun fact. The Persona 1 protagonist is officially referred to as Boy with Earring. That's how bland he is meant to come off as. Wow. feel bad for him almost. Thanks, Timeline Man. And the last piece I have here is from Pluto. Only the use of a persona can defeat a shadow. Uh-huh, yeah, that's nice, Cox gun. I mean, I know they give you the gun. It's just funny to me how they say that and then they hand a high schooler a firearm. Anyways, I know what they mean because I've played Persona before, but it's just funny. I know, it's not actually a gun, but it definitely does seem like we could just use the gun. I like how you've been drawing me with a longer and longer hair each time now, Pluto. Thanks for doing that. All right, that is art block, and that's the stream, folks. I just realized I didn't do eggs, though. Hang on. My bad, hang on. Guess what I'm loading up again. I actually didn't even read alerts. My God, what am I doing today? I'm completely out of whack. Adrian Kell says, FemC all day. Blue Fairy Kino says, note to viewers, please do not sign random contracts, particularly if they are given to you by strange, possibly inhuman children. Or at the very least, read them in full first to ensure you know what otherworldly being you might be granting full rights to your soul. We'll be fine. Oh, the mix, right, hang on, let me go, yeah, Ryan, you gave me the mix. Where'd that mix go? I think did you put that in mod room? All right, so here's the dual mix. Oh, Miles is the one who posted it, not Ryan, never mind. All right, so this is the dual mix of Light the Fire Up in the Night. Game Prodigy says, I'm happy you got to be able to show off one of my favorite games of all time in Persona 3 on stream, and Mitsuru being one of my favorite characters. It was awesome knowing that as well that MC's VA and Mitsuru's VA are married back when I found out many years ago. Oh, that's cute. Hell yeah. Punchy Protein Boy says, I've been waiting for this. I wonder who that could be referring to. Legend of Daniel says, Yukari, are you okay? Bust out wolf! Not sure how I feel about that. Some of it's good. Ooh, it's close. It's conflicting though. Oh, it feels so close on that, though. Yuri Lowenthal and Tara Platt, I think it was said earlier, were the two married VAs. Gotcha. Legend of Daniel says, what about EVIL? Everyone villain is lemons. No, I think C's is fine, even though it is silly. Another happy customer says, John, you really need to stop selling me good games. I'm running out of memory on my consoles. Well, I could start selling you bad games. Would you rather that? Bramnet says, count it, we have 5, and they have personas like masks like the one Ridge Racer has. Not where I thought that was going. They're too conflicting in styles. It's like they're close, but they're uncanny. It's weird. It's a neat idea, but I think that they're not quite mixing the way, unless they're gonna do it a third time and it's just a proper balance. But they almost clash in a way, which I thought was kind of the point. I'm gonna go back to the one I like, sorry. Bramnets. Bleach Bummer says, so I thought I'd share this if you think it's okay to share, but there is a squirt gun of the Persona 3 Evoker. I got one for a P3 Protag cosplay long ago, but sadly have no pictures. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's exactly what you expect it to be. I mean, that's cool. It's cool that they have merch of it. And Lord Chaos Nightmare says, honest question, whatever happened to the Super Metroid LP? I was enjoying it when it was coming out. Sorry, this is a touchy subject, just curious since you haven't talked about it to my knowledge. This will be the 4th time I've mentioned it this week. The answer is yes, I have talked about it. I just haven't posted it on like YouTube or Twitter. But to answer your actual question, I hit major burnout and I needed a break, and I just haven't been able to come back from that break. So right now, I always said, even in the video saying I was coming back, like YouTube is going to be the secondary focus, and that still stands. So I gotta feed my family, so I do Twitch streaming. But yeah, it will be back at some point. I just don't have a when. It's once my shit is together, I guess. Once I get my shit together, it'll be back. You did? Yeah, no, I've answered that multiple times this week already alone. Maybe not 4. That might have been a stretch, but it has definitely come up. And Afro Blade Master says, I was going to buy the game anyway, so might as well use your link. Thank you. I appreciate those of you that are using the link because that does look good for me as well. That gets me on more Atlas projects, so you might see us streaming more Atlas stuff in the future, too. Or more fun promo stuff in general. Folks, what's our raid message? I'm probably just going to send you all over to Top 10 Perspective since I'm just going over there in a minute anyways. But I don't think they're live over there yet. I'm going to assume not. No, they're not live over there yet, so I can't even really send you that way. Yeah, Ryu Saber, that might be a good idea. Or I could put it down in the Q&A underneath the stream. I should probably also do that. Just use the gun! That was pretty good. Baby, 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 or just use the gun, or if you're tired, go to bed early. Go to bed early is also a good one. But just use the gun is pretty funny. Yeah, let's see who's even live. I'm sure there's probably a bunch of people live. It's like a decent hour right now. Eric's doing Core Keeper. Octopimp's doing Mech Arena sponsored. Patty's doing Mario 64. BBH's doing Mario 64. Foxander's doing Quest 64 randomizer? Fox, that's tempting. Do we raid one of the mods or do we raid Voxandra doing Quest 64 rando? That's a lot of, yeah, most people are saying, follow your heart, your gut, and they're saying Quest 64. Vox, I'm raiding you. Oh, she just finished it! Oops!
Like, the spell system of this game is so cool. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess you don't have to tell her to just use the gun anymore.
A big text up on the screen saying Newtown's Rose. That's not on my screen.
Oh shit, I didn't do eggs. Fuck. Oh, I'm all out of whack, guys. I'm sorry. I'll have to do eggs. I'll have to do eggs on Saturday's stream. Sorry. I just realized I did not do it.
I think we're being raided.
Alright, go give Vox some love. I'm gonna go over on Top 10 Perspective, so if you wanna see me again in the next, like, 5 minutes, I'll be podcasting over there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys Saturday for Fortune Cookie.
What gave me that impression?
Night, everybody.
Disappointed!